Hey man, say man, it's QWAIGMANE, the one and only. You know who the fuck I am. I am the host of Mute All Noise. This is the podcast where I interview dope ass people, friends of mine, producers, artists, rappers, motherfucking hardcore kids, motherfucking people who do cool shit. Today we got a very special guest, Baltimore's only, motherfucking the one and only Kemet Dank.
Woo! What's good, man? Glad to be in the motherfucking building.
Hell yeah, bro. This one's a long time in the making.
Yeah, man.
We've been trying to do this for a good second, and we're finally making it happen. You seem to come to Oregon a lot.
Oh yeah. It's like my second home for real. Like.
Yeah. You were saying that, like one of the last times we were in the DMs.
Yeah, bro. Like I be out here damn near as much as I be home. Like every other month.
It kind of seems like people think you're from out here, but
yeah, exactly. Like
you get that a lot.
Be hitting me up. They be like, bro, like, yeah, you trying to pull up to this? So it's my birthday. You trying to turn up?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm like 5,000 miles
I'm so far
away,
bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
How'd you get? Okay, I guess we can start off with that. How'd you get tapped in with Oregon?
Really cat scan for real. Like,
Fire.
He used to hit me up like way back in the day, like 2013, 14.
Oh, crazy.
And he just be like, just like supporting my music and shit. And he was
Yeah.
like, bro, you need to come out here. You need to come out here. And I just be like, all right, bro, whatever you say.
Yeah.
And then,
It's always like that on Instagram and shit. You're like,
Yeah.
people, you get all hyped because, you know.
especially people you don't know.
People you don't know, you're like, what, you want me to fly to the West Coast?
Yeah.
And, like, kick it?
Or drive.
Yeah, it's like, that shit sounds fucking cool.
Yeah. But still, like, he was just pressing me about it for a minute. And then, like, I think it was like 2015, 16. I was finally like, all right, let me go see what's up. And I just kind of, like, fell in love with the whole culture, the environment, everything. Like,
Oh,
from
yeah.
there and shit.
Yeah, the nature and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Even the people, like, it's a whole different vibe. Like, people
For
out
real.
here and shit.
Yeah, I'm from
Like,
Oklahoma, so when I came out here, I lived in a couple different places. I lived in Florida and Colorado.
Oh, shit.
So when I came
yeah.
out here, I was kind of like adjusting to like the West Coast types of people.
Right.
Completely different thing than like Oklahoma.
Yeah, way more laid back.
It's
and shit,
it's
like,
more chill and like it's beautiful as fuck. Does Baltimore have any like cool? I'm sure they have like some rivers, right? Do they have any cool like nature or like forest or?
Well, I
shit
mean,
like,
like downtown is like the inner harbor, so it's like
Yeah.
right by the water and shit.
That's
so
fire.
like, basically, we born and raised like by the water downtown.
I
That's like
guess-
the lit spot.
I
to
feel like
go type shit.
I guess most major cities like started on the water.
Right, because they're the
Because
ports and
you
shit.
need to send shit up and down. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, so we got that, but it's
But it's
little
kind
like,
of flat, right?
nah, we got like parks and shit too that are like
Yeah.
hilly and like almost like mountain-esque and shit. Like
For sure.
Druid Hill Park, like Patterson Park. And yeah, even if you go further north, we got like straight like farmland and shit, like in certain spots and shit.
Damn,
Like in the counties.
that's fire. What is it like growing up in Baltimore?
I mean, it's kind of treacherous. to
Yeah,
keep it
the
down,
trenches.
Like, I mean, like to me, it's like regular. You feel me? Like you just
Yeah.
gotta like kind of keep your head on
For
the swivel
sure.
and just like
Yeah.
be aware of
Adapt to
your
it,
environment type
yeah.
shit.
Damn, all I know is The Wire, and I feel like that
Yeah.
might not be the best representation.
What's crazy is like people always bring up The Wire
Yeah.
like when they talk about Baltimore.
Does that get annoying?
I've never seen
Oh,
The Wire
shit.
ever, bro. Well, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
just saw it like maybe 2-3 years ago. Like this girl showed it to
Did
me.
you
She's
just
like,
watch the whole thing?
Nah, I watched like 2 episodes.
Yeah, I'm always like a one season guy, and then I just get bored.
Yeah, but it was cool, but it was funny to me because like people were like, I was like, damn, people are watching like this
Yeah.
shit, and like I'll be looking at like all the scenes and I'm like, bro, all this shit still looks the same to this day, and a lot of this shit is like right down the street from my house.
Damn.
Like I was like, I walk
Damn.
past this shit, drive past this shit
Shit.
every day, like.
Is there a lot of bandos?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Even like on the block that I live on and shit was like mad bandos and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck.
all through the city.
Do
type
people
shit.
throw like crazy parties and raves and shit in those bandos?
Hell no.
No? Is it too sketchy for that?
It's just fiends, like
Yeah,
fiends
yeah.
and tweakers
Trapping
and shit
out,
being
yeah,
there
yeah,
fucking and getting high as fuck.
Damn,
But
so you don't want to party in there?
I mean, the only like bandos that we really like have parties in is like in like middle class areas where like, you know, it might be like an apartment that like nobody's renting in type shit, and they still got power.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
people
some
throw party
squatter
in
shit.
those,
Yeah, yeah.
all the time, like high
Mhm.
school shit type shit. But
Damn.
not no bandos in the hood. Fuck no, niggas ain't happening. Those.
Do they have a lot of like sideshows, like car shit, where they're like burning out, peeling out?
Not in Baltimore for real, but we got this city called Ocean City. It's like further east coast of Maryland and shit. That's like a beach town for real. And like in the summer, they always have like side shows and like car shows and like burnouts and shit out there and shit.
Damn.
To the point where like cops had to come, like SWAT team, all types of shit.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
That's tricky.
Lit. Crazy lit.
Shit. How? So growing up in Baltimore, man, that's obviously where you got your music start.
Yeah,
right?
facts.
We can get into that. How do you like living in Oregon?
Like, to be honest, like, it just be feeling like a vacation whenever I'm out here for real compared to back home, because, like, it's just so relaxed and, like,
Damn,
did
I just say living in Oregon? No.
I knew what you meant. Being in Oregon.
Yeah, being in Oregon.
You one of those
Fuck,
now.
bro. No,
it's just turned into one of those.
Like, you just explained it because I see everybody, anytime I get in contact with people about you, I'm always... It gets around. It like spreads like, oh yeah, he lives here.
Yeah, it's an Oregonian.
He's just ducked off. He's just like ducked off somewhere, like making music.
Right. Like, I could low key live here and nobody would know.
Damn, see, I just that even fucking that just slipped right out. That's crazy.
Bro, you just became one of them, bro.
Whatever. That's crazy. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Oregon's cool. I feel like Oregon's a place like that. It's mad chill. It's a cool place to get away to.
I'm super creative when I'm out here too. Like I feel like I'm like freer.
The nature, man. I feel like the nature really fucking makes things.
And the weed.
Yeah, the weed. The weed is great. You got good weed in Baltimore?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you?
We just went rec like in July.
Oh,
but we were medical for like 2-3 years.
For sure.
So we already had like a weed culture.
I did see that. Yeah.
But yeah, once rec hit, like like first week of July, oh man, it was crazy. Like it's weed events, like festivals, all types of shit. We been had that. We got a cookie store. Like,
word.
Literally, like, we're lit, bro.
Damn.
We're all the way tapped in with the weed shit.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's what's up. But the weed, you think the weed's better here?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because they got, like, decades more history of, like,
for sure. And
it's
just so much of it.
Right. It's like,
mad
bountiful
weed.
and shit.
It's mad weed.
It's weed heaven.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Because California is pretty burnt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not kind of burnt.
It's super burnt. Yeah, it's been burnt since like the 70s.
Yeah,
like,
it's burnt. Yeah.
It's been a hot spot forever. But Oregon's still kind of like, it's on its way to burnt, but it's still like kind of low key, you know?
Yeah. No, it's still cool. I still fuck with it. I mean, it sucks. You know, it always kind of sucks that you can't go buy like an ounce from your guy.
Right.
I mean, you still can.
Yeah, you just gotta know the right people.
And I don't be having enough energy to like know enough people to like go. So I'm just like, I'm just going to the dispensary down the street. Why not?
Right, out of convenience.
I can.
And shit.
You know, I'm not really like a convenience guy.
Right.
I hate it.
Oh shit.
Like the phone and like going to like a goddamn
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon fucking blows, but goddamn, you can't buy that shit on eBay, bro.
Right.
I'm an eBay guy, but like a convenience store, like a corner store and shit, like it's too easy. So like to get the weed though,
right?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only convenience you like.
I fuck with that. I do like grocery stores. I will say, I'm not gonna,
Right.
I'll be fucking with shit like that,
Yeah,
The weed is nice here.
Yeah, it's better living out here, man. That's every time I come, it just feels like love. Like everybody shows me
people
love.
be fucking with you out here.
Heavy,
man.
Like that's why I say it's like a second home to me for real. Like,
you did that show in Eugene.
Yeah. I did.
Mad people popped out.
I did a show in Reed too, like a few years back and shit. Like
at the college.
Yeah.
They be doing that. They just had RXK nephew.
For real? At Reed?
Like last year.
Oh damn, that's probably lit.
And nobody could get in, obviously.
Right, yeah, because you gotta like know somebody who goes there.
And then do you know DJ Lucas?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's the homie. He just came in town. We shot. He performed at Mano, and I shot like a live footage thing. He did a Reed thing.
Damn, bro. Yeah, they be fucking with the
underground. He was like, "This is mad weird."
Shit.
I was like, "Yeah, you're in a college,
bro." It's like all those kids are like
they turned up, huh?
Yeah, they be off like weird like research chemicals and like all types of shit. And they be telling me like they be getting high with their professors and like all types of shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Reed is like a hippie.
Yeah, it's a
school.
liberal arts college.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
you
just getting fried and thinking about shit all day.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
I met a lot of cool people from Reed though.
That's cool. That's cool that they do that. Honestly, that they have like funding that they can be. well, it's in liberal arts, so that
Right.
makes a lot of sense. They have some funding to be like, oh yeah, bring some people in, because it's also good for like the economy here, and
Exactly.
like, and like the exposure is like, oh yeah, come to Portland. It's not that bad.
Right. It's like a tourist like attraction damn near for artists and shit.
Yeah, so that's cool. I fuck with that. And if they're willing to give artists some money to come out.
Right. Yeah, I definitely made some bread. Shout out to Reed, man.
Yeah, shout out Reed. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Princess Nokia performed. It was lit.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Same day.
Who else? Was it just you two?
It was me, Princess Nokia. Well, the people that I know. It was me, Princess Nokia, and Schwartz. He's actually from Baltimore too. He's like a famous like producer and DJ. Shout out to Schwartz.
No shit. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
it was
lore.
legendary. Oh, and you know Cyber is right?
Yeah.
Underground artist. Back when he was Syringe, he also performed there too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Anti-World?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a legendary night.
Didn't he like live here? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Man, that's some lore.
Yeah.
The
man.
underground rap shit's so cool like that. Being able to like to witness it, like grow and do all this shit. Everybody knows each other.
Literally. It's
like
like
fire.
It's like a
so
graduating class from college and shit.
Yeah,
like these
it's
are all
mad
like
weird.
alumni.
Even if it's like kind of through the internet or like people, like every time I meet people and talk to people, they're like, "Oh, do you know this person?"
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in rooms with them for sure, and they know who I am. Like, yeah, I know that person. That's crazy. It's like, oh, that's my dog.
Right.
Like, what?
But Portland's like that too, though.
Portland's small as hell.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows everybody.
Portland's
and
small as
shit,
hell.
and fucking everybody.
Dude, it's scary. Yeah, Portland's a trip. I fuck with Portland heavy. To the viewers, excuse the popping. This shit's mad annoying. I just don't have money to replace the cords. I don't know if it's the cords or the mic. Hopefully, it's not the connection. Just have to preference that.
Yeah, as long as I can hear us, man.
Yeah, man. We going. I'm so stoked you're here, bro.
Yeah, man.
You want to get into some music?
Oh, yeah. So the music shit, I started in Baltimore for real. Like, I really, like, was making music from, like, middle school on. Just, like, I used to just record, like, on voice recorders and shit. And just, like,
your
do.
phone?
Yeah. Or even, like, literally, like, a voice recorder, like a tape recorder type
Fire.
shit. Like, and just would do random freestyles and shit. But I didn't really get serious about music until, like 2012, like I started going over my one homie's house who had like a mic and shit. And I'd just be like recording random freestyles all day and putting them out on like Hawkshare and like Mediafire, like all the rare shit.
That's sick.
Yeah, bro.
That's fire. What influence did Lil B have on you?
Well,
with
to be honest,
with the bass shit.
I didn't find out about Lil B. The way that I found out about Lil B as Lil B, not the pack,
right,
was it was around the time I started making music, like 2011, 2012. Right. And like I was just posting like random freestyles.
Golden era.
Yeah, because I would just be like on YouTube, I would just be like filming myself on my phone and like playing a beat on my PSP. And just like walking down the street and just freestyling.
That's classic.
And I would upload one of those like every day, like religiously and shit. And somebody on Facebook was like, "Bro, you on like some Lil B shit?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Oh,
and
word.
I like Googled it and like looked him up, and I saw like the documentary that he did with MTV where they like followed him around. He was in a tiny shirt, and like they showed him on the computer, and he was like, "Yeah, sometimes I jack off and I light candles and
wasn't
shit."
Wasn't he just like looking into the ocean, and it was just like cuts mashed together of him just like looking in the ocean?
No, I think that's the noisy one.
Was there two different ones?
This is the old ass one from like MTV Unplugged and shit, like from 2011.
I don't think I've seen the MTV.
He had like
one.
a tiny V-neck, like purple shirt on and shit. And went back when he used to have the diamond rings and shit.
Yeah. But I know the purple V-neck.
Yeah, it was that era, but it was.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
But I watched that and I was just like, it just made me a fan. And I looked into the music and I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with this. Like. It was like literally I think the first album I listened to was like Bitch Mob, Respect the Bitch Volume 1 or Evil Red Flame.
Fire.
Like it was around that. Oh no, Red Flame Devil Music Edition. That's what it was. Like those are my two introductory projects. Lil B.
That's fire.
And after that, I was like, we was on and popping and shit.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course.
Locked in for life.
How did the bass shit? Explain the bass shit.
Well,
what is it? How about this? You don't need to explain the bass shit. It's 2023.
Everybody's bass.
Everybody's bass. What does bass mean to you?
Well,
that's a better question, I think.
at the time when I first found out about it, like he just explained it as, you know, like being positive and like keeping like a hopeful mindset,
being
and not
nice
letting
to
shit
people.
like tear you down and shit.
Yeah.
But then like becoming a fan of him and like entering in bass world, like I realized that it was way deeper than that.
Right.
Like there was a whole community of
Right.
people that really followed this and thought like this and shit.
Yeah.
And like it introduced me to so many people that like changed my life forever
fire.
and shit. Like,
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
The best part, my favorite part of subcultures and things is just the community.
Right.
And the people. And if just like one dude can bring people together with this like positivity message and shit, it's like the illest shit.
Yeah,
I love that so much.
Like there's so many people. Like,
and you know, he inspired so much shit, and mad people be making music because of him.
Exactly. Even to this day, like niggas still giving her props. Like,
and he's still making music.
Like Xavier So Bass and like you know, like all the new wave Acid Soldiers.
Yeah,
and shit. Like,
I just recently. Jesus fucking Christ!
just got attacked.
Damn, that's crazy. I want to start taping these. I just got recently hip to them.
Right, like that whole wave.
I
and
was
shit.
just like, and it's so, you know, maybe I think I'm just getting older now at this point. I'm just, when I see shit, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it's like, I'm like, oh, he's pretty ill, like Xavier So Bass. I was like, this shit's pretty hard. And then I start seeing other people, and I'm like, damn, I'm just not in the loop anymore.
Right.
I feel like
you feel like you missing the whole wave.
yeah,
going
but
on
I'm not really. It's still right there.
Yeah, exactly. This is just like the beginning of the blossom type shit.
Yeah, that shit's cool as fuck. It's crazy how like cycles in art happen.
Well, it's like generations, you know?
Yeah,
like
it's
every
trippy.
like 3 or 4 years is like a new group coming out and shit. Even now in rap is way quicker. It's like every year, like
it feels. That's
new
why I
sound.
stopped paying attention, because it feels like it's so fucking quick. I can't keep up.
Right. Well, I mean, like
and Portland is. I feel like I've been in the Pacific Northwest for like 10 years.
Right.
This whole area is just like slow.
Yeah.
Even like Seattle is. Like,
so like they're like, you feel like a step behind.
I'm
like
just like,
everything
I don't know what's
else.
happening. I'm just trying to make some bread and fucking pay rent or something. You know what I mean? Like fuck. Paying attention to all these people, and SoundCloud's dead. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That shit died a long time ago. So it's like I don't know.
It's hard to figure
I used
out
to
what
be
the
on
new
SoundCloud
shit is.
heavy, just like all
Seeing
sorts
new
of
shit. Yeah.
Fuck, like listening to shit like Ruben Slick.
Right, exactly. Old
And
Metro
fucking
Zoo.
Metro Zoo and Posh Scott, that whole era, and fucking Raider Clan.
But I found out about all
and
them
Team
through Little
Sesh,
B too.
All them motherfuckers.
Well, not like Sesh House Squad, but
Yeah.
Metro Zoo
I know
and
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like that's how I found out about Lofty. Like,
Dude, Lofty's the
Lofty,
hardest.
Mike DC. I found out about all them through Little B. Like we were all just like Little B fans, like tweeting him and like retweeting each other's tweets about Little B, and then following each other. And then we started chopping it up like 2011, 2012, like before
That's crazy.
we had any like notoriety or anything type of shit. Like
I started paying attention in like 2012, 2013, which is just like right around the corner there. It's just trippy to see, and a lot of those people are still doing shit.
Right? Yeah, hell yeah. They all got
which
their
is-
own
which is
waves and
super
shit.
Fire, you know what I mean? Shit, fuck, man. I was listening to Curb Lagoop
Oh yeah, legend.
and
legend.
like fucking school and shit, and then like me and the homie did like a show with him,
Right.
like put on a show with him.
Like
and,
in Portland or
no,
Oklahoma?
in LA.
Oh,
We did a fuck clock show in
fire.
LA with him and Slug Christ.
Oh yeah,
and a couple
my
other
boy.
homies.
Shout out to Slug
you know,
Christ,
you fuck with
man.
Slug?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
hell
is
yeah,
this?
that's the homie.
Oh no, Slug's from Atlanta.
Yeah. You
Um,
thought you were about to say he's from Baltimore?
No, I don't know, bro. The East Coast, it all just kind of like, it's all just like one thing to my dumb brain. But no, Slug's the homie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's just crazy. That's the thing. It's just like I'm listening. I used to listen to Curb Loop, and now he's just like, I know him. He's the bro.
Right.
He does, has done shit with my homie Goldblum.
Yeah.
Does,
They
like, videos
always
and shit.
cooking up and shit. Like,
Yeah.
they got heat.
So
together.
it's funny how that shit works.
It's like I said, it's like a community, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're
It's
all like in
super
the
fire.
same graduating class of like SoundCloud type shit.
And like the real ones stay.
yeah,
like
exactly.
That's what I've learned is like the real shit stays and the fake shit just like comes
And, like,
just,
goes
filters
away.
out, and you can. It may take a while, and then it has taken a while, but it does filter out.
Right, eventually.
And you're
and
just
shit.
like you're left most of the time. You're left as an artist. You're like, what the fuck? Where is everything? What's where? Like what happened?
Right.
Like some people got money, some people didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Like you
people
can see
stuck
the
to it.
difference.
It's just crazy.
But like, yeah, this shit will like.
But regardless, it's just fun.
Yeah, but this shit'll
You know?
fuck you up, bro. Like I done
for
seen
sure.
it like drive a lot of people crazy. Like,
Yeah, man.
to the point where like they ain't never coming back ever and shit. Like that's why like I just
Especially in
be,
like the rap shit. I feel
yeah,
like.
exactly. That's what I meant.
Because
like,
it's like
it's ego driven,
and
drug
mad
driven.
cutthroat.
Yeah.
a lot of drugs involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The ego and the drug together really drives the competition. And competition's good.
Yeah.
I fuck with competition.
But it'll make you or break you. Like
Yeah,
if you're
you
not
have to-
ready for it and shit. Like
That shit's crazy.
Like I didn't seen so many people, bro, either get fucked up like through drugs, through like allegations,
Right.
through bad
Right.
business shit, like making them not even want to put out music anymore and shit.
Yeah.
Like all types of shit though, like fuck people up to never make them want to do this shit again type of shit.
For sure.
Like,
And that's not good.
yeah, bro.
That's not good at all.
Like this shit'll fuck people up. That's why like I preach about this shit so hard because I'm like, bro, like niggas then died and like lost their lives for this shit.
Put
like,
their life on the line for art
Mhm.
and the thing that they do. Some people get to a point where it's like, well, it's either I do this or I fucking like. For me, it was like I either pursue art shit or I
Right.
just fucking die.
do or die mentality.
That's
yeah.
how I thought. I was like, I'd rather die than not try to do this shit.
Right.
So it's like once you get locked in, you're kind of locked in, and it drives you fucking absolutely crazy.
Exactly.
And it's. I was talking to somebody else about this. It's mad selfish. Being
Mhm.
an artist is mad selfish because when you're locked in like that,
Right.
you're disregarding like things you need to do. I got to fix my car, relationships, like my bank account. There's all these things you don't give a fuck about. Well,
Right.
You know, depending. The bank
Mhm.
account, I think you should give a fuck about. But
Yeah.
there's all these things you don't give a fuck about.
They go in the background.
They go in the background because you're like, I am so driven to do this.
Mhm.
It takes over everything. It's kind of like a spirit or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like you're
coming from-
possessed.
It's getting to your soul, and I guess that's what these poems and paintings and all this shit
Right.
kind of like represents.
It's like a little piece of your soul you're putting out there
I
to
get
the
it
world.
now.
And
I get
shit.
that part. Yeah, a little piece of yourself. It's crazy.
And honestly, like that's how I always like felt about music. Like even in my early stages, like it would literally just be like raw, like one take freestyles and shit. Like
Yeah.
real like stream of consciousness.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like unfiltered, like how I feel.
Sometimes
like, a
that's
piece
some of the
me.
best shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean that was the shit people resonated with the most.
Do you
That,
fuck
like
with
got me where I am today and shit.
Young God? Do you know that?
Yeah,
fool?
yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so let's start here, man. So, like, how I really got like my notoriety in music was I had a homie. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. I had a homegirl named Mecca and shit, and she's from Baltimore. Shout out to Mecca and shit. And she had like posted on like Twitter or something, or even like texted me. She was like, "Yeah, I'm like chilling with Agoff. He's in Baltimore and shit."
Yeah.
And I'd been like a huge Agoff fan for probably like 2-3 years. At that point, it was like
Yeah.
2013. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm trying to link with him. Like, what's up and shit?" And she was like, "All right, bet. I'm gonna plug you guys in."
Yeah.
But I don't know if I wound up going over there with her or some other way. But anyway, I wound up meeting them like at this crib in Baltimore and shit in the hood.
Fire.
And then when I got there, like this dude that shot videos for him and shit was already there, and we had been like following each other on Twitter and like had a discourse, but we never met. And I was like, "Oh shit, bro, I know you. Like you just shot hella shit." Like,
damn, that's crazy.
but yeah, when I met Agoff and shit, he was just like showing me mad love and like fucking with me and shit. And even like
Nice.
on the music tip, he was like, "Bro, like." You got so much potential and shit. Like you gonna
That's
do
awesome.
like something great type
That's
shit.
fire.
Like he's like instilling in me like greatness and shit. And
That's
then really
amazing.
like him stamping me and like doing like songs with me and shit is
Yeah.
really what like made me be able to make any money off of music at all. Cause before then I was just
Fire.
like somebody nobody knew type of shit. Like
Damn. It's amazing in your life you meet people like that kind of
Mhm.
like push things forward a little bit.
right.
Whether it could be all sorts of different things. And it just inspires you to like create so much more
And to keep going.
and to keep
shit.
going and like achieve like abundance.
But I say that to say because you brought up the young God thing. They
Yeah.
were like, you know,
They're-
like in the same
The
like
same-
little generation.
yeah,
young
yeah.
God, Agoff, Cartier God,
Mhm.
the Ocean Gang wave. Like
Shout out
that was a
Cartier
whole
God.
movement in itself.
Yeah.
But it was crazy too because when I met Agoff, right, like he was kind of in his own world with like the Soulja Boy thing,
Right.
the Ocean Gang thing. Like
Right.
he knew what he knew in that. But then I introduced him to and the Lil B, like he was in Bass World too, of
Right.
course. But I introduced him to like a whole nother side. I'm like, bro, like you don't know about like Metro Zoo, Ruben, Lofty. I was like, bro, like this is a whole different side. Like then they on the same shit and they fuck with you. And I'm like, bro, you gotta fuck with these niggas, bro. Like I'll be showing them like slick videos, like how to rob and like all types of old ass shit. Like and like he was fucking with it.
That's crazy.
And that's how like his song with
Damn, you put
Ruben Slick and Lofty came out.
Oh,
and shit, like
no
that first
shit.
fucking on these hoes and shit, like the old ass song.
Yeah.
So I literally like kind of introduced him to like another side of the underground. He wasn't even hip to type shit.
That's crazy. Did you guys shoot a video that night when you linked up with the video guy? Did
that was
work?
like probably like a weeks after we originally met type shit. Cause we like before we even made a song, we were just like chilling.
Stamping the energy.
Yeah, we were just chilling for like weeks before we made any song, any music, anything. Like, we were really just like homies for real. Like we got cool. And it was crazy too.
Eggoff's fucking OG.
Yeah, he's a legend, bro.
Yo, by the way, these slap.
I told you.
That's crazy.
But what's crazy though about like meeting him was like around that time when I started making music, like 2012, 2013, like I had like this weird like I made like this weird like commitment to myself about listening to music where I like completely cut out all mainstream music from my life and from my listening category. And I was like, I'm only going to listen to people who follow me on Twitter. Like if you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm not going to listen to your music. So I had committed myself to listening to like Lil B, Riff Raff, Agoff, like anybody like in the underground that followed me on Twitter. Like that's all I was slapping. And then like a year later, like I'm meeting like a chunk of these people.
Right,
like,
that's
shit,
what
like,
I'm saying. It's crazy how it fucking works like that. It's almost what you say. It's almost like you're manifesting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you believe? Like
I believe, man.
I believe in all that shit. I believe in like law of assumption and law of what's the fucking other one? Attraction.
Yeah,
I mostly believe law of assumption. I just assume something's gonna happen, and a lot of the time it kind of happens.
Right, whether you know it or not.
Yeah, whether it's like for the better or worse. Like I kind of I just assume shit happens. Maybe that I do things to shoot myself in the foot. Maybe that's just
right.
But like it kind of works.
For the most part, it always works.
And it's always the good things. That's what I would say. It's always like things where I'm like, okay, I needed that to happen. Or like, oh, I don't know, just like
even
manifesting,
if it's bad,
just like saying it. That's why like religions do chants. That's
mantras.
why mantras.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of mainstream music is just like repetitive shit because it works
and it channels some shit.
And if it does. And if you fucking say specific things a bunch of times, it just like makes it true.
Real shit.
It makes it real.
It basically manifests your reality.
So if you think like that, then if you just say you're going to interview this person or shoot a video, I do that shit all the time with videos. Bro, I'm annoying. I'll just be in the DM and like if I see something cool from an artist, something I like genuinely fuck with, I'll respond with like, oh yeah, that's fucking fire. I want to shoot a video for you sometime this year or next year. I just say that all the time.
Right, just straightforward with
all the time. Yeah. Or interviews. I'm like, I want to interview.
Right.
Just all the time. And most of the time, people are either respectful to just get back to me and be down.
Right.
Or just like respectfully not be down.
Yeah, but either way, like you're getting like some type of result by shooting your shot.
Even if I don't even care. I'm just like trying to put it out there and it just attracts more shit.
Exactly.
More opportunities.
And it makes people take you seriously too.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, this dude's really trying to work.
I'm trying to get, I'm trying to lock it in. And I have this like fucked up schedule in my head of how I want things. So like, that never works.
Yeah, facts.
So I'm just like, I'm trying to get,
putting little feelers out there.
Yeah,
and
put
shit.
feelers, see what people like. Hardcore, the hardcore bands. I want to get more people like that. I want to get producers. I want to get dealership.
Right. Yeah, legendary.
I want him on here, and he knows it. I've been talking to every single time.
Shout out to dealership, man.
Fresh, what's happening?
Exactly.
All sorts of different people. Like, and then we got Kemet Dank.
Oh yeah. This is long overdue, man.
I just put out feelers and see how it goes. This just popped in my head. Kemet, isn't that an Egyptian god?
Yeah, it's the original name for Egypt. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what it
means the black land and shit.
Fire. And
it's also my real name. Like, it's not a rap name.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
your birth name's Kemet?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, that happened last time. It's okay.
Yeah, bro, it's real shit.
Damn, bro.
And even to the power of manifestation, like like with the whole thing of like me saying I'm only listening to people who follow me on Twitter, like I feel
That's
like,
some real shit though. That's a real noble thing, and
It-
I've definitely had that thought before. It's like I don't
but
want
it
to
was
listen.
like an energy thing too, because
Yeah.
like I realized like I'm listening to all these mainstream artists who don't even know who I am.
Exactly.
Probably don't give a fuck about me, will never acknowledge my existence ever.
Yes.
Like, why not just focus on people who actually like support
Exactly.
me,
And
or even like acknowledge me or engage with me at all and shit.
And you got to be realistic when you do these manifestations things. 'Cause
Right.
You can't get everything.
Real
and you're
shit.
not like invincible. You're a human being.
Exactly.
You know, you're not going to be the luckiest person ever.
Right.
But like, yeah, within reason. But like, most celebrities aren't going to be fucking with you unless you're super rich
Or on their
or
level,
pretty,
yeah.
or like hot as fuck or something. I don't know.
Right.
Different.
Or you got
different-
or you're the plug.
Or you the
like,
plug.
Yeah.
There's different ways to get in, and that's like a tricky thing. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
they help me really focus on myself at the end of the day, for sure.
yeah, I feel like if you focus on yourself, everything around you benefits from that.
Right, because master yourself is master of everything.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
once you got yourself down pack, like everything else is like a walk in the park and shit.
Easy. I'm just trying to see if this. I think it overheated.
Oh yeah, you do your thing, man. But yeah, my music in general, like I just feel like, you know, it's just therapy for me, to be honest. Like there's certain shit that like I'll say in music that like I won't ever tell anybody ever.
Right.
Like you can really learn more about me through music than you can with a conversation.
I feel
a lot
that.
of times and shit.
And when I listen to various artists, I have that in my mind. I'm like, this is like a type of therapy to them, and they're putting real raw pain into it, and it's just like, I'm going to consume it like that.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to absorb it, and even if you like interpret it a different way, that's still fucking cool.
Right.
That's great.
But to them, it's just like I gotta get this out of me,
exactly.
you know. Like it's just another form of expression.
That's the best type of art.
Yeah, that's like my only type of art. Whether it be like whatever emotion it is, like my music, to be honest, is just like it's the extreme highs of who I am, like the best person that I am.
Yeah.
And it's also the worst person that I am.
Yeah.
But rarely is in between. It's either extreme high or
Extremes.
extreme low. Yeah.
I pretty much live in extremes. It's fucked.
Well, I don't live in extremes in
Yeah.
real life, but my
Yeah.
art, you know, is like
Yeah.
an extreme.
When I look at things, it's always in extremes.
Right.
There's no middle ground. It comes from the do or die shit.
Right.
Because I was also homeless, living in my car for a little while, so it's kind of like that's like real survival, like making sure
Yeah.
nobody's like fucking with you. So just like living in the extremes of like, fuck, I'm trying to, you know, get some bread to get some food or whatever.
Right.
Apply that to art,
Exactly.
and then you could probably, you know, not the point. The point isn't to make bread, but if that energy will allow that to happen.
Yeah, because
you
if you
keep
come
doing
with the
that.
love and like you're passionate about what
Exactly.
you're doing, the money is gonna come.
And the
like,
drive to push that and and create it.
Right. That's what I was
Key.
saying about like that's why we preaching like the love of this music shit. 'Cause,
Right, man.
like, bro, like
You gotta love it.
yeah, bro.
You
if you
have
don't,
to.
you in it for all the wrong
You have
reasons
to
and
love
shit.
it.
Like, and like niggas take this shit so seriously.
You're crazy
like,
if you don't love it.
that's why like I fuck with like niggas like Tracy and like Ned and like all those dudes, bro. Because I done seen them like couch surf and like do features for pizzas and like really like thug it out and struggle to get to the point where
Right.
they're at now and shit. And that shit is just like it's still inspirational to me to this day.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
And like to be honest, like I respect it so much because like that was something that I wasn't willing to do. Like,
Yeah.
I was never willing to be like, oh, I'm about to go to LA and sleep on couches for an
Yeah.
unlimited amount of
Yeah.
time till I blow up. Like I was like, I got a crib, I got
No, for
hoes, I'm making bread at home, like I'm good. Like
I
I wasn't willing to sacrifice that to get to that point, you know?
I would totally do it if LA wasn't so expensive and it was so hard to like navigate. It's so fucking big.
Right.
Like I don't know. I guess you don't have to go everywhere, but like
But I respect them just for
Oh,
being
for
willing
sure.
to make that sacrifice. You know?
for sure. It's a crazy person to be willing to do that, and that's a real artist. Like
The do or die mentality
and
you're
to
talking
even
about.
like pile into a tour van and just like deal with each other for like
Right.
a week or 2 weeks
or a month.
or
like-
however the fuck it is. You know,
Right.
the bigger, the longer, and that takes a certain type of person. And some people look at that and they're like, "Oh, you're living the life," or like you're just like
They don't know all the shit.
they
that
don't
comes
really
with
they
it.
really
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
why I respect dudes that like willing to make that sacrifice for real. Cause at that age in my life, like I wasn't like to keep it 100. Like I was like, I'm good. I'm comfortable where I'm at for real.
Yeah. You want to talk some more about music?
Oh yeah. Well,
how many tapes do you have?
oh, your guess as good as mine, man.
Enough? Too
I
many
say
to count?
at least like 30 or 40 probably and shit. Like
Damn.
thousands of songs. and
That's
shit for sure.
crazy that I did a cover for you that one time.
Wait, which one?
The French cover.
Oh, I know exactly what
with
you're
the,
talking
like,
about.
night court.
ENCLAP, yeah,
What
with
is-
Horriblo on that.
That
yeah.
shit, bro.
Yeah, that was a legendary tape.
I fucked
Low-key.
with that.
Yeah,
That was sick.
man.
That was cool that you reached out. How do you you don't even remember that? How do you even find me? I guess that was at the very beginning of like us kind of knowing each other through the internet or something.
facts. But
That's
I just
super
be
fire.
tapped in, bro.
Just
Like
hitting people up. Yeah.
literally, like there's this dude, like Saint Tone, and AKA your homeboy Tonio, and I literally just found him on YouTube, like through a suggestion. It was a video that had like 5 views, and I was like, let me just see what's up with this. I played it. I was like, bro, this shit is fire.
Oh, that's one of the
bro.
beats on.
No, it was a song. Like that was a dude's
Oh,
name
just
and
some
shit.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Damn.
like I like followed him on Instagram, like tapped in with him and everything. It was
That's
like, bro,
sick.
your shit is like crazy fire.
That's
bro.
awesome that you're tapped in like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really,
That's the love.
I move off of the love.
That's the love.
bro.
That's
like,
fire.
Like it be niggas like this is another instance. Like I was with Kat in like July, like after that Eugene show and shit. I was just chilling with him making music and shit. He was like, yeah, bro, this is one kid, EBK Goth and shit. He be like sending me songs all the time and shit. And then he was just like, yeah, I got a few of them. You trying to listen to his shit? And I was like, fuck it, play it and shit. And he had this one song, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking with this. This is like a robotic, like emo flow. I'm fucking with it. And then I literally just like hopped on the song, just gassed it. Like
I don't know.
his part was only like 30 seconds and the song was like 2 minutes, and I did like a whole minute 30 like verse and shit on the whole song.
Just snap
and just like sent it to him and shit. Like, and I sent it to him like not even saying it was Kemet Dank. Like I gave him like a whole another name. It was like Boye Yoyoing. I was like, yeah, tell him Boye Yoyoing hopped on the track and shit. And he put it out like saying featuring Boye Yoyoing and everything and shit. But like that's what I mean by like moving off the love.
Yeah, that's
bro.
mad
Like, I
funny.
hear some shit and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with that, bro. Like I'm about to
That's
gas
cool,
it.
man.
Like,
People need to be more like that.
yeah, bro.
People are fucking assholes.
That's what all this shit is about at the end of the day.
Yeah, right? It's just to have fun and be cool. Like,
This episode of Mute All Noise is sponsored by Trap Slaps PDX, your one-stop shop for vinyl stickers and product labels. Direct message Trap Slaps on Instagram for a free quote today. Tell them QWAIGMANE sent you. Thank you, Trap Slaps, for supporting the show. Now back to the episode.
that's why I love the hardcore shit. People are just like mad cool to each other, and everybody just like hangs
It's
out.
not like ego driven.
yeah,
and shit.
I mean,
like
it's a super aggressive and like it can be kind of like
macho, and shit.
but like nothing really happens. Like everybody's mad cool for the majority of the time, and nobody's like getting fucked up on drugs or like drinking or doing anything crazy.
Right.
It's just like a mad chill vibe, and that's why I like going to those. But
The rap shit is like
rap
way
rap
different.
needs more
love. 'Cause,
lots
bro,
more
like,
love.
One thing like about rap, I ain't gonna lie, that's like I used to hate it. But now it's just funny to me for real. It's like the industry talk and rap and shit. Where like you be chilling with somebody and they be like, bro, like you gotta come out to LA and fuck with me and shit. Like, you know, like we gotta do this. I gotta send you some beats. Like now I just like I just be like, all right,
And you
bro.
know they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I be like, whatever you say, bro.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like niggas are like throwing some real shit like to make you like feel like all right, they actually
like they
being
got
genuine
you.
type shit. Like
Yeah.
but like for the most of that industry shit, like it just be like going in one ear, out the other type shit.
Yeah, dude,
like,
I'm very not receptive to that type of shit.
right.
I just dissociate and zone the fuck out. Like I've been to Hollywood a handful of times. I've been in some parties, and it's just like sitting there, and I'm like, it's cool that I'm with all these people
Right.
that like I do fuck with, and it's all sorts of fucking people.
Right.
It's not just like one or two people, and I'm sitting there like, man, I'm not really here for like none of this shit.
And they just talking your ear off,
They're
coked
just
up,
talking,
capping, like
And you're just like, man, fuck. I just want to, I do want to like network and shit,
Right.
but it's just like I'm not a receptive person to that type of talk. As soon as somebody starts talking like that,
Right.
I'm just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
To
Like,
me, it's like funny though, because
It is
I
funny.
see the cap in it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, you're
Oh,
just
for
straight
sure.
capping to my face.
I just get
Like,
annoyed. I'm just like, I've heard this so many times, and
Right.
I've heard so many false promises and shit. I was like,
It just gets old for real.
just a fucking coke yap.
Right.
It's just mad annoying.
But I be pressing niggas. Like I call niggas out when they say that shit. Like, hey, we got to do this. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, what's up with that?
Are you
Like,
really? Are
Yeah,
you really
I be
gonna
on
do
that.
that?
I'm always on that.
I've had people like hit me up, be like, "Oh, I got to do a collab, like make some clothes with people."
Right.
It's like, "Oh, this person asked me to like ask you to like make some clothes. Like they want to do a collab."
Right.
I'm like, first of all, come and ask me. 2nd of all, they're not gonna do anything.
Right. They literally just want to put your stamp.
They're not
on their
gonna. What are
shit,
they gonna
like-
do for me? So I'll just be asking people like, "What do you?" So when somebody asks me that, I'm like, "What do you want to do?"
Right.
And if they have no answer, or if it's nothing, that sounds good, I'll be like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Right, because they're trying
I'm
to
not
put
gonna do
all
this.
the responsibility
On-
and work on you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been in that situation before,
I
man.
was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, it's better to just throw your hands up with it for real. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I kind of want to talk about the hoes, man.
What's up with the hose, man? What you got on the hose, bro?
I mean, I
Oregon,
got
Oregon hose.
all hoes, man. Shout
all the
out
pretty
all
girls
hoes,
around the
man.
world.
Like, you know,
Is that one of your bullet points? The
low
hose?
key, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I fuck with like the sex workers. I fuck with like the scene hoes. Like, but like this is like a weird thing that I have, like, because like I had a phase where like, like a lot of girls were just fucking with me because I rap,
Right.
like that shit. But now I'm kind of like in this new era where like girls don't know anything about my artistic side at all. Like, they just straight want to fuck. Like, and
By seeing your Instagram, or just
yeah,
like off
literally,
the off
just
the
off my
energy?
Instagram. Well, both.
But isn't like your music and stuff on there? What do
But
you mean?
they don't acknowledge that, engage with it,
And they
bring
also
it up
probably
at
don't
all.
understand the lore.
Yeah,
and all
I don't
that.
even think they even try. They're just like, yeah, fuck all that. Like, you're
yeah.
hot. Like, and like I call them like, they got the rap groupies. Like, they're just like, we call those groupies. But this is like a new era of like, I call dick groupies, where like they just want to fuck. They don't care about the art, like anything that you do. They just straight want to fuck. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's a whole new
Damn.
era for real.
Dude, it is a whole new era. I dissociate and don't want to pay fucking attention because it's too much of a headache.
It's sick.
I also
bro.
have a girlfriend, so I can just like vibe.
Better
I don't
live
need
it.
to. I don't need to worry about it. And the hoes, man. How are how are the girls in Baltimore? Not
You know about Christian Rock? Blueface?
yeah. Is she from Baltimore?
Literally. Like,
Oh.
she is the quintessential Baltimore
Oh
woman.
shit!
Like, you can find 1 million of her in
Damn.
Baltimore and shit. Like,
Okay,
Like,
that's
literally,
that's a
like-
funny way of like putting it and making me like visualize.
everywhere there's a Christian Rock.
Damn.
Like, it's crazy. That's why, like, when I be seeing her, I be like, damn, bro, she remind me of so many bitches that, like, the sex was good, but, like, the personality was just like,
Yes.
oh, no. I can't fuck
Missing
with you.
too.
Yeah. All types of shit. Wanting to fight
So
you.
I would assume the Oregon girls are a little bit.
Oh yeah,
More
they're
your
like
speed,
a
yeah.
walk in the park. Compared to that. Even like West Coast energy versus East Coast energy in general. I was talking to somebody about this a couple days ago. Just like out here, well, back home, like on the East Coast, like it's more of like straightforward aggression
Right.
type shit. Like niggas like coming at you strong and like forceful. But
Yeah.
out here is more so like passive
It's
aggressive.
passive.
Yeah.
Someone told me a long time ago that the East Coast is people who like are blunt and like addict to you, but deep down they want to be your friends.
Yeah.
Here in the West Coast, it's people who act like they want to be your friends, but deep down want to see you die.
Exactly. Like ulterior motives and shit.
Not necessarily die.
Right,
I use
right.
that for dramatic. But you know what I mean. I think that's definitely true. And I like both coasts.
Yeah,
I fuck with
same
them
shit.
heavy.
But to me, like dealing with the passive aggressive shit out here is like nothing compared to like the aggressiveness back home. It's like passive aggressive ain't shit.
Maybe that's why
like,
I find it just so annoying.
right,
It's just like you're like, oh, you just laugh at it.
right,
Because you're so used to like people just like checking you.
right. Or niggas want to throw hands like
Just do some
yelling
dumb
and shit. Like
or
yeah,
some dumb shit. Here it's just like the passive aggressive just annoys the shit out of me because I'm just like, come on, let's
Right, get to the point. Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But yeah, that should be funny to me, bro. Even like back home, like niggas like some of our slang, like we call each other like dummy, stupid,
Dummy.
Like,
I've seen that
yeah,
shit.
fuck it is dummy.
That shit,
like
I love that shit. Funny.
like
I
even
like, I
that
fuck with
is just
that.
like a whole like an aggressive
Dummy's
level
a
at
good
first.
one.
Yeah,
Dummy's a really good one.
like people hear that
Calling
and don't
somebody
know
stupid
it. Like,
is mad funny too.
literally, like if you hear that and don't know what it means, you're like, why is he calling me stupid?
Yeah, you're like, what? Like, why is he screaming at me?
This is how we talk, man. That
No,
goes
it's
back to
fire.
the aggressive shit. Like,
Yeah, man. I stayed some time in the East Coast. I went to Philly.
oh yeah, Philly's lit.
in New York, and I drove through Jersey. But interesting.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't really used to it, but I'm a blunt person. I just be saying whatever and just like not giving a fuck. And
Right.
if I need to get to that direction, I'm gonna get through that fucking direction.
Yeah. So
You
you
know-
felt like it was more people like you.
I
out
was just
there
like,
type
all right,
shit.
cool. Nobody gives a fuck about me. Like,
Right.
everybody's just doing their own shit, and I could just like do my own shit.
Yeah, you
So
don't
I
gotta
fuck-
really worry about
I do
them
fuck
and
with
shit.
it, but yeah, it was a bit much.
Because if you're not used to it,
I wasn't used to it. I was like,
overwhelming.
God
yeah.
damn, there's mad people here.
Yeah, I feel it.
But I fuck with Philly heavy.
yeah, man.
I fuck with Philly.
And personally, I feel like the East Coast just like trains you for like life type shit. Like if
Yeah,
you
that's
can deal
cool.
with like the bullshit out there, like everything else is like
Right,
a walk in the
it
park.
sounds like it.
That's why I love it out here so
Yeah.
much, man.
That's
Because like,
maybe that's why people are like, damn, why is he so like nice or like so like
because this is like playing life on easy to me. Like,
yeah, that
it was
damn,
crazy. Like,
it's crazy to think like that.
and like I'm not afraid of like confrontation for real. Like I'd be
'cause-
with whatever. Like
Because Baltimore's kind of been that place.
yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
For like since Edgar Allan Poe,
Mad
Like,
long, right?
yeah, literally
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe to 1800s.
Fuck. What is the music? What is the rap scene like in Baltimore?
Oh man, it's
if you
like
can explain it,
it's kind of fucked up to be honest. Like
is it?
it was like cool. It was super lit before COVID, but like 2020, 2021, like shit got fucked up. Like
Really?
it was kind of getting fucked up before then, but like that like kind of
Were
fucked
people
everything
fucking
up.
with each other and like
Yeah, because like it
Being
got like
cool with
super
each other?
political. Like
really?
cause like certain people were like, all right, we don't fuck with this dude because he fucked with somebody with allegations type shit.
Oh damn.
Even though he didn't do anything, he's associated with this person with
Yeah.
allegations. So it was like, all right, we ain't fucking with him. But some people were like, he didn't do anything, so we're still fucking with him and shit. And
Damn.
like shit like that just like caused a divide to where like the
Yeah.
scene is kind of so like split right now and shit.
fractured.
And it's a small town, so it's like if you splitting shit up, like the turnout
Is
from a lot of
Baltimore
events is gonna
pretty
be
small?
weak. Yeah, I mean the population is like 500,000, but that's
Okay.
not a lot.
That's
like
damn. That's damn.
yeah,
500,000.
yeah, it's not a lot at all.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, the divide just kind of like fucked the scene up, to be honest.
That sucks. I hate to hear that.
But then we got people who like pop off and like do their thing. Like I don't know if you know about Takeo Bang. You ever heard of him? He's like a
No.
rapper. He's a songwriter too. He was just on Nicki Minaj's album and shit.
Oh,
But
fire.
we got people like that who like get like mainstream notoriety, but then they like leave
Leave and don't talk about Baltimore.
and don't come back and
God
shit.
damn
I mean, they
it.
talk about Baltimore,
Yeah.
but they don't come back for
Yeah.
real. Like and like JPEG Mafia, like you feel
Oh,
me?
he's from Baltimore.
Nah. He rose to fame in Baltimore, but he's not from Baltimore. Yeah, but he he still reps it, and but like I don't feel like he's doing much for the
Yeah.
city and shit. But there's a lot of artists like that for real, like where like they'll get their notoriety, but they won't like reach back. And,
Has
like,
there
help
been a
people
lot
and
of
shit.
mainstream artists from Baltimore?
I wouldn't say mainstream, but people who've gotten
popped
notoriety, kind
Got
of like
you.
the ones I named, like Take
Right.
Bang, JPEG Mafia,
Yeah.
Band Hunter Izzy. I don't know if you never heard of him.
Mm-mm.
He was like dating T.I.'s daughter and shit. But yeah, we got people who pop off. But the thing is, like, I understand why they don't like physically come back because a lot of our artists get killed too. Like we had like 3 like popping artists die this
That's a
year
big
and
concern.
shit. Yeah, like everybody
That
who,
would
like
suck so bad.
everybody who starts to pop off and like kind of stays home, like
That would suck so
yeah,
bad.
usually get killed. So it's like I understand them not wanting to physically come back and like support, but like you can still like reach out and like do songs with people or
Yeah.
like shine light on people
For
without physically being there. So it's like I feel like niggas gotta find a balance with that. Otherwise, the city's not gonna really flourish and shit.
And you fucking with the Portland scene?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
love the Portland scene,
Everybody
bro.
showing
We
love
got
and
goats
shit.
out here, man. We got Cat Scan.
Mhm.
We got Vincent and Sad. We got Mike Lab.
Ooh.
We got Grit. We got Tommy Two Phones.
There we go.
Like it's lit out here, man. Max Bad
Max,
dealership. Like it's a lot popping
man.
out here, man.
Yeah.
It's
so
crazy.
far. There needs to be
Oh, we got Vier. I fuck with Vier, bro. Vier go crazy. I ain't
That's
gonna
cool.
lie.
Yeah. Everybody shows love. I fuck with that.
Yeah, bro.
That would suck to have to be in a place where you have to like navigate
The
through different
politics
people.
and
It's just
shit.
like, come on, let's just like make shit.
And it used to be
Just
like
make
that,
some
but
art.
like all this political, social justice,
Yeah,
justice
man,
warrior
it's
shit
too
fucked
much.
it up.
It's
Like,
too much.
that's why, like, I rarely even like go to events back home anymore because like it should just be like weak, low key.
Yeah. Fuck. That sucks.
Like, we fucked up.
You got it. What do you got on that list?
Oh yeah.
We're coming at 50 minutes, but we can
all
chat
right,
some
man.
more.
Let's wrap it up. Well, we don't gotta wrap it up. Let's hit these last.
What you got?
topics
What you got?
Well, I just want to talk about like the scene for real. Like the music scene is just like crazy right now because like niggas be like showing love and be tapped in, but like, you know, it's like still political too. Kind of what I was saying with the Baltimore and shit. Like even with me personally, like a lot of people like in the scene like know about me and like fuck with me and shit, but like I feel like people fuck with the idea of me more than they fuck with me type shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Like the image and like, you know, what they think that I am as opposed to the actual person.
Or people in general.
In general. Like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
whole
yeah. I
music
got
scene
you.
type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
because like, it'll be crazy because like people will
like a spectacle?
yeah,
Or like,
or even just like,
maybe that's not the right word.
like, even like, on a deity level type shit. Like I believe in this thing, but you know I've never actually seen it in person.
I
or,
got
like,
you.
experienced it firsthand type shit. Because for example, like say if you bring up my name to somebody like in the scene or some shit, they be like, oh yeah, I fuck with him and shit. Like you know him, like you be chilling with Kemet. Like it like opens up a whole new door. Like where people look at you different. Like damn, he don't really be like fucking with nobody like that. Like,
right.
So you have like an actual relationship with him. Is just like all right, people look at you differently type shit. Like
but
even
the internet
then,
the internet be doing that shit.
Yeah, but even then it's just like I feel like even as me like. People like you can use my name and like knowing me and get like even further than I could go just off of knowing me type shit, which I feel is like super powerful.
It feels good, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It feels awesome.
Yeah. That's why like I be like holding my name and like my reputation in real high regard because like
have integrity.
I don't got no smut on my name. No allegations, no bullshit, none of that. Like anytime people bring up my name, like it's always love attached. Like. No hate whatsoever, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's super fire. Damn. Fuck. I had something. I started trailing off.
You good, man? But I just said that to say, like, keep your name good in the scene, man. And anything is possible for real. Like the doors are open up
sure.
for you.
No, this is what I was gonna say. I've had that happen with Fuck Clout, where people are like. I was doing a pop-up, and I've had this happen like 3 different times. And it's happened a couple other things with music video shit. But 3 different people, the one that I'm thinking of came up was like, oh, Fuck Clout? You're Fuck Clout?
Right. Like they'll know the name, but not know it's you.
Yeah, I make the clothes. And they're like, oh, shit, I've been following you for a while.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. So I'd like meet the person, and then it's just like, well, thanks for fucking with us. It's like, oh, yeah, they didn't buy a T-shirt. Which I was like, come on, bro.
So it's like half-ass fucking like, with you. Like
follow me. It's like the T-shirt's at $20.
Right. It's like, bro, like
I don't know what to tell you, but no, it was just interesting. Yeah, that's that feeling of like, it's the weight behind the name. So it's like, oh, you're this person that I saw and I've been fucking with on the internet, and I put all this like energy and thought into, and like, just here you are. Right. I'm like, yeah, here I am. I'm fucking poor.
Right. Like, if you really fuck with me, show me.
I'm trying to like make rent.
Right.
But it's a really interesting feeling. It really is.
Cause it's almost like a disconnect between like
It is a
you and what
disconnect.
people are saying that
It's a
they
bit
fuck
trippy.
with type shit. Yeah.
And that kind of harkens on the fucking being crazy as like an artist. Like there is a bit of a disconnect where fuck.
like between the artist and the art type of shit.
Yeah, I don't know what I was fucking trying to say. We're a fucking hour in. I worked all goddamn day.
You good,
The
man?
point is we're goddamn working over here.
Yeah, man.
And we're putting in work in the trenches. So please, I appreciate the love when somebody like does that shit to
Right.
you, and I was like, okay, well at least somebody that makes me feel good.
Right, because you're acknowledged.
That I'm being acknowledged. That's all I want.
Right.
It's just a little bit of acknowledgement for my hard work, even if they don't buy the T-shirt. Who gives a shit?
Right.
And like it still feels good because you're crazy. You know, as an artist, you're fucking crazy, and you're trying to
Make sense of this shit.
make some shit happen, but also just be acknowledged for your work
Right.
and dedication.
I feel it, man. That's
Yeah, I
what it's
don't know.
about at the end of the day.
You know what I
like-
mean?
And
So-
at the end of the day, like it's just a lesson that people need to move with more love. Like,
Right.
if you really like, that's another thing I feel about this music shit is like, I had to realize like people don't love how I love, bro. Like I really like love hard. Like
Yeah.
if I fuck with some shit, like I'm all the way
Right.
in fucking with it. I'm not about to
Right.
bullshit you. I'm not about to half
Yeah, yeah.
ass. Like I'm fucking with you, bro. Like to the end.
fuck
Like
with
I'm
that,
fully
yeah.
locked in. Like, and I had to realize
That's how
that
it should be, man.
everybody don't love how I love, and I had
Right.
to accept that and shit. Like,
Oh, for sure.
and that just made me like more at peace about like how people move, like in the
Yeah.
game, like on weird shit.
I've
and
learned.
shit.
That's what I've learned in 2023 is people don't do things like how I do it.
Right,
So it's like you can't force people to do things how you do it. So it's like,
and you can't be mad at
and
them.
you can't be mad. All you can do is just show love.
Right.
That's really all it
be
is.
you. Yeah.
And when people say love is the answer and is the key, it's kind of true.
yeah, man.
I think it's just
the
like
Beatles were right.
shit, bro. That might have been. Yeah.
But nah, before we get out here, I want to talk about porn, man. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
some
man.
X-rated. If you got some kiddies in the room, please escort them out.
yeah, I mean, like,
What you got
know,
on porn, man?
Well,
Do you
I
think
mean,
it's a
like,
good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Is that what you're getting at?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a good thing in that, like, especially with the OnlyFans shit,
Yeah,
like I feel like it's like financial freedom for like a lot of people who like
for sure.
never had a chance to
Shit's
run up
mad
any
tough.
type of bread
Yeah.
like this and shit. Like before, like OnlyFans, it was like you had to like fuck with a studio. It was almost like being a rapper. Like you had to
Right.
like get
You had to go
signed
through
and like shoot your shot to like
Do
get
like
a chance.
bureaucracy just to like,
Just to get some bread, yeah.
just to get a little bit of bread.
But now on OnlyFans,
It's mad
it's
easy.
like SoundCloud for like
Yeah.
rappers. Like
Yeah,
they
you're
just
right.
getting it out the trunk.
That's a
like
funny- yeah.
record on your phone, like
Yeah.
drop that shit and like hope it goes viral.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
mad
like,
funny. That's a funny way. Of putting it.
Literally, like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
OnlyFans girls like SoundCloud rappers now, man.
Damn.
But it's bad too, like just the addictive
Yeah, the
aspect
addiction,
of it, and like
it's-
how
it's-
people's brains get warped from this
Gets
shit.
all mushy.
Because I've been watching porn since like elementary school, so like
Right.
it kind of like warps how you even look at sex before you're
Oh, for
having
sure.
sex and watching
That's
porn
all
and
I've heard.
shit. Like,
That's all I've heard.
yeah,
Is that a-
bro.
And then I get it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah, it fucks up your brain, but
But you be fucking with it.
oh yeah. Well, to be honest, like I don't like jerk off to it as much, but now I might watch it just for like strictly entertainment and shit. Like,
Yeah.
like I was talking to somebody like yesterday
You
about
be watching porn for entertainment?
yeah, like a movie, just sitting back and like, because it's art to me. Like,
You're not bullshitting me?
no, I'm dead ass.
Damn,
like,
that's
literally
crazy.
just watching it on TV.
That's a
like-
crazy take. Yeah.
Like, cause it's art to me personally. It's like
Yeah,
that's
for
why
sure.
I view it. It's called adult entertainment, you know,
Mm,
because it's
got
not
you.
specifically meant to jerk off. It's just like
I got
entertainment with nudity in it. You feel me?
That's an interesting perspective.
Like I was talking
It
to
really
somebody
is.
like yesterday about like how I was watching the Ruben Slick porn and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Shout out Ruben Slick. Shout out
Yeah.
Valerie Castile. Goats, man. But I was saying like I had found it by accident because like I was just on Twitter.
Wasn't it in a music video?
Nah, he's in the actual like
Was it
high
just-
quality full production like
Oh.
porn
Oh.
and
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
But I was saying like I found it by accident. I was telling somebody about this because I just like searched his name on Twitter. I was like, let me just see what pops up when I search Ruben
And that's
Slick.
what popped up.
And I'm just like scrolling,
Oh,
scrolling, and I see like a video clip of him like on his back, like knees to chest, like getting his ass ate out like by some girl, and I just like throw my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like scarred. Like the image is burnt in my brain even right now to this day.
Damn.
Like, it kind of fucks me up.
That's jarring.
Yeah, but then I told him too. I was like, yeah, I wound up watching the whole thing, just like out of curiosity and shit.
Damn.
Like, and like, yeah,
It's an interesting perspective.
Yeah,
I've literally never heard somebody explain it as like art and like adult entertainment.
right.
I understood that, and I get that.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
But
just
still, like the stigma of jerking off,
or
like,
just like enjoying it, just to watch it.
right.
That's
Because
that's
like, who
crazy.
doesn't want to see naked women? Like, you don't have to just jerk off to it.
No,
like,
you're right. You're completely right there.
yeah.
Actually.
Like I was just at the hot springs, like, and there was plenty of naked women there, and I wasn't jerking off to any of them.
But it's mad arousing when they're like getting down, though.
Yeah, that's true. But
So,
I mean, to
like-
me, like, it's the same thing.
No, for sure.
Like viewing it from an artistic standpoint and shit, like.
Yeah.
Them just being there naked and them having sex naked is like pretty much the same thing
Right.
to me personally.
Damn. Do you?
But I just love women. Like,
Women are tight. So I don't blame you there. That women are fucking tight. Do you? Fuck, I'm trying to ask a porn question. I've never.
like fetish or what?
No,
what?
no, I don't know. I'm just.
That's the other thing about porn.
It's just
though.
interesting because there's so much of it too.
No, yeah,
There's
that's
all
what I was
sorts of
gonna say,
different-
like, the
different
fetish
types.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally find a porn related to anything that
Yes.
you want to see, and that
Yes.
like I think fucks people's brains up too.
Oh,
'cause
for
they go
sure.
down
That's definitely a problem with
wormholes
the
and shit.
internet. I think one of the downfalls. There's a lot of downfalls with the internet, but that's one of the downfalls. Is just like you can get so much of it, and
Right.
it just like overstimulation to your brain is just like not good.
Too much
It's the same thing if you
accessibility.
just like drink too much booze
Exactly.
or like take too many perkies.
You get
Or just
drunk.
something. You get
like,
fucked up,
You
and
get
then you
drunk
want
off the internet.
and then you want more. You do get drunk off the internet. As when I was a young kid on like Newgrounds watching animations.
Oh shit!
And like playing all these like flash games.
Dad and Me,
Dude,
Thing Arena,
Bro,
like,
Thing, fucking Stick RPG,
Uh-huh.
all these motherfuckers, and then watching like ISIS beheading videos or like the fucking whatever
Taliban.
The Taliban.
Yeah,
It would have been the
It
Taliban.
was no ISIS. back
Yeah, I don't
then.
know. I was like, that shit new. But all this like different shit is just like, oh shit, and now it's just if you see that shit all the time, it mushes your brain up a little bit and fucks you up.
because you're desensitized.
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
So I don't know. That's why it's like save the kids from the tablets and the phones.
yeah, bro.
as long
Start
as-
them as late as you can.
as long
like,
hold them off as long as possible. I think.
and that low key brings me
Shit.
to a point, like the whole desensitization thing. Because I got an art show coming up back home on 4/21.
Fire.
It's at this museum called the American Visionary Art Museum.
Nice. This
and
should
shit.
be out before then.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
for
that's
sure.
sick.
But yeah, it's gonna be lit, and basically the whole theme of like the exhibit that I'm putting on is just like to showcase how people are so desensitized to like blood and violence and gore and like
Oh,
America
really?
and shit.
That's like the theme of it.
Well, for
Interesting.
my specific like pieces that
Gotcha.
I'm doing and shit.
Damn.
But yeah, a lot of the pieces I'm doing are like classic like American pieces of like girls in dress or like little boys in overalls
Yeah.
or like holding like teddy bears but like
Oh, crazy.
covered in like blood and like
Yeah.
shit like that to show like the juxtaposition of like, you know,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
jaded people are to that shit.
Oh, that's
like,
fire.
yeah, so yeah, I'm super hyped
Paintings?
for that. Mostly sculptures for real.
You do sculptures?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah, like sculptures
Like
with
ceramics.
ceramic with wax and like acrylic and oil.
That's
based, too.
badass.
And I'm gonna do like a couple like clothing pieces too. Like I have like a few bags so like I painted and like
Nice.
touched up and shit too.
That's awesome.
So I'm super.
I
hyped
fuck
for
with that heavy.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my first art show ever too.
Oh, is
so,
it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Tap in at the Kemet Art Show if you're
Yeah,
listening to
man.
this. This is
Baltimore 4/21, 2024, American Visionary Art
in.
Museum. Pull up, man.
that's fire, dude.
it's gonna be a movie. Like
Ri-
people already hit me saying they coming from like all over. Like
yeah.
like fans, like people in the city and shit. Like
Damn.
so it's gonna be lit. Like
Damn.
it's actually gonna be kind of crazy. Like
Yeah, guys, tap in. That sounds fucking awesome. You're a real artist.
yeah, bro. Like,
You're a real.
I'm trying,
you're a real
man.
visionary.
I'm trying.
You do it
man.
all. Shit, man. We're an hour in. Do you have anything else to add? If you wanna. We could do some shout outs and get out of here.
I just want to say shout out to everybody in Oregon, man. Shout out to Quag. Shout out to Fuck Clout.
Yo.
Shout out to Cat. Because if I had never got introduced to Cat, I probably would have never came to Oregon in my life ever and shit. So shout out to my brother Cat, man. You changed my life. No Cat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here without him, man. No Cat. It's a lot of people that wouldn't be out here without. That wouldn't be here without, man.
Right.
To be honest, when I woke up on my birthday, I checked some happy birthday message and shit, and I just start crying, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it made me realize damn, there's so many people that
fucking with you.
Not even that, not even the
people in your life,
but there's so many people that helped me and contributed to me being in this space now in the position that I'm in. Endless people to the point where I couldn't even name them all type shit. Right. And that was just overwhelming to me. So the point where I straight cried and shit. I'm bro, I can't even thank everybody. There's so many people, people that aren't even here anymore type of shit.
Just gotta think life.
Yeah, bro. And thank everybody.
In the universe. Yeah.
That's why I just say I appreciate everybody. I love everybody because I wouldn't be here without anybody who's watching this right now. Even people who are watching this,
right.
Ain't no telling what this is gonna do. No
I'm telling you, man. I try. I'm just again, man, this is all I know.
Real shit.
This is what it is. This is what I'm doing. And I'm just going to keep going and make something out of it. So thank you to the people watching and listening because you are the people that make this happen.
Exactly.
Even the handful of people listening right now, it fluctuates. The views fluctuate. And I do be fucking with people. I mean, this is at this point, episode 7 or 8. And I've got a good response, so I hope
it's only up from here.
That's how I look at things. It's only up from here. Even if I can't I'm a perfectionist.
Right.
So if I try to, you can't perfect everything. You just have to put it out there
with
sometimes.
The flow,
and fucking
man.
go with it and be based.
Oh, can I get canceled before we get out of here?
The last thing.
All right, so I just want to speak about me and the type of person that I'm so open, bro. I really be tapped in with everything, even on a political level. I watch MSNBC and CNN and all that shit, but I also watch Fox News and the other side and shit. I'm fully tapped in on both spectrums and shit. So bro, it'd be I'm really I'm fully in deep on everything. I don't negate anybody's opinion. I take the truth from one side and the truth from this side, and I leave all the bullshit. You feel me?
I got you.
Even on a racial level, I watch Farrakhan and hella pro black people and shit.
Yeah.
I support them, but I'll also watch some Andrew Tate or some fucking Nick Fuentes. I'm fully tapped in with that shit too, bro.
Just consuming it all.
Literally, I'm all in to people's ideas and shit. Especially if you're entertaining. Really, I view it from an entertainment aspect and shit.
It's also just entertainment. A lot of those dudes are just saying they believe shit. People believe what they believe, but they're saying it in a way to get people to pay attention
and to react.
Shit. Everything's all reactionary.
Even with Tate, I remember this one dude was yeah, I don't fuck with Tate. He be on some racist ass shit. He hate black people. I'm bro, he's black. I'm what? He's not black. I'm bro, his dad is black. He's a black dude. And they were mind blown by that shit. But even Nick Fuentes, bro, he's a white nationalist and shit, super right wing hard, but his shit is funny to me, bro. I really be geeking watching it, bro. He's entertaining, bro. And this is how I broke it down, cause I tell Jewish people this, people who hate him and only know that he doesn't fuck with Jewish people, I be this is how I look at it, right? 25% of the shit that he says, I find offensive. 25% of the shit that he says, I can see how other people would find offensive. 25% of the shit he says, I agree with. And 25% of the shit he says is super funny. funny as fuck.
Damn, you have it all pied out.
So like to me, the 25% of me agreeing and me finding it funny is enough for me to be engaged. Cause that's like half enough for me to fuck with them type shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I fuck with them like I endorse them, but like I enjoy the content from time to time. Yeah, man.
Interesting.
So yeah, cancel me if you want. But, you know,
Do what thou wish with that
yeah,
information.
Man, America first. Shout out to Groypers, man.
Hey man, and we're gonna end it with that, man. I'm QWAIGMANE, the one and only. You can find me at QWAIGMANE on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I'm not fucking with that anymore. Sitting here with me is Kemet Dank, the one and only.
KEMET_Dank on everything, man.
Follow him.
Shout out
Listen to his
Legoland 5300 Gwen Oak. All my guys run away, man. We out of here.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Already,
This shit's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we finally made it happen.
And we about to shoot a fire video too.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
All right. Thanks. Likes, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram. Pow. Suck my balls.